All right, what is good? I'm just gonna get into this backtesting session. I figured I might as well just record these because I do it anyways. So yeah, let's get right into it. We are currently on what the hell is this all the way over here for? Clear anything. We are on Friday, September the 22nd. So I'll do about a week. I'll do the rest of September here. Now we have 9:45 red folder news. So looking at a weekly chart, we're really bearish here. ES has this low. Obviously, these lows are our draws overall. Definitely gonna trend towards that. So, yeah. Super heavy. On a daily, I don't expect us to run all the way up to this previous day high. That's like 200. It could. It's 200 points away. I'll mark it up, but okay. So these are going to be our levels to play off for the day. This is going to be a really important key level down here. So on the 4-hour, we are currently breaking through this on NQ. We have this 4-hour right here. I think a situation that could happen is NQ maybe sweeps this, ES doesn't, and then we displace lower. That would be interesting. And as far as overnight, London did get sponsored by this hourly gap, which is now a unfilled 4-hour. We have this devil's mark at 8, so yeah, we're gonna watch how open wants to play out here. Okay, so we have a 30-minute we're currently inside of. So this low is pretty much all but hit. Right now it's looking like this is going to be the Judas lower, and this will be our condition to see if we want to push lower or push higher. We are wicking into this order block really nice. Seems super bearish, but this is also a 4-hour down here. This could give some sort of reaction with 9:45 news. Okay, so here's going to be news at 9:45. News creates a little low here, opens lower into these 5 minutes. And we hit a 15-minute here as well. So $15-minute, still nothing here. We open into, this is just kind of messing around right now. We have a 30-minute that has opened up on ES right here. We have an unfilled 5-minute here. 10 a.m. has just opened. 10 a.m. runs higher, gets a opportunity for a 1 minute to go lower, but I just would never take this. No real key level. Right now, this is almost looking more bullish. Just kind of poor price action here. Five-minute condition. Now, if we're going to continue higher, this is the condition that would do it. So, not too sure what this is going to do at the moment. We have the SMT there. We'll see. Yeah, this is going to continue higher off of this 3-minute. Yeah, I'm going to take this. So this is the idea of this trade. It's gonna look like this. We have these highs generated, we open, we add to this liquidity here, we completely dump into our key level, which is London lows, creating this bullish SMT with ES at this low. We then push higher, add more to this LR, chop around a little bit, open into the 5 minute at what time? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. delivers lower into this 5 minute here, and we get the 3 minute inversion, expecting the higher time frame to continue bullish. So that's going to be my idea here. Looking at this hourly rejection wick, this 4-hour inversion fair value gap, this 4-hour IOFED, this looks pretty good. I would definitely like to put my money on this trade. So yeah, really clean rejection wick here. Good closure past that. Now I'm not really expecting this to need to run lower. It could though. So yeah, 10:15 PO3 is really nice too. So 10 a.m. PO3 adds to these highs. Yeah, we'll just go like this for the stop. Put the stop at this body. That's all I need. So 5 minute. And as far as a TP goes, ES does have this high. You could either hold till there or who knows. I'm just gonna most likely hold for a 1R on this trade. So it doesn't seem to be giving much. All right. Market order. Nice. So 15 minute gives this order block. I'm not going to break even here just because of this 15 minute closure. This is a great 15 minute closure. I'm extremely bullish in this situation. So yeah, I'm going to break even at this high, and TP obviously 1R. So let's write this as our break even. Nice. So full TP there. Really nice trade. Just another recap of what we did. 9:30 rips lower, creating this raid on London lows. We push higher, adding to all of this LR in this area. 10 a.m. then opens, pushes higher, creates these equal highs, manipulates all the way into this 5 minute low. Immediate 3 minute inversion. Take the long and just hold for a 1R there. So really nice trade. Next day, Monday the 25th. No news Monday. We took out the DOLs lower. Yeah, I forgot I was also trading against that higher time frame trend there. So I'm gonna mark out this low just because this is the end of that void. This is probably a really high probability low just to continue dumping on ES, which I expect the NASDAQ to follow. Now, let's see. This 4-hour gets tagged with an SMT on the hourly. Wick into there, hold this rejection wick. Probably 50% of it, I bet. Yeah, holds 50%, gets a sweep inside of it, holds this hourly. Yeah, this is looking really bearish, to be honest. I don't really see how you could want a long here, but yeah. This will be a 4-hour at 10 a.m. Just mark that up. And do we have any lows? I didn't really look to the left, so let's see what we have to our left. Yeah, we have this low. I'm just gonna expect strong continuations. .30-minute continues the sell-off. Maybe we have a 5:15 something. Okay, so here's gonna be open. I really could see 10 a.m. I could see us chopping and then 10 a.m. making this run on this new 4-hour. That would make a lot of sense. I think this high is really protected though, so yeah. 5. So yes, looks like it's kind of rejecting this 5 minute at the moment. Okay, now this high basically is confirmed at this point. We are holding this. This could reject, but I'm really going to assume that we do take this high. We have a 5 minute opening here. No SMT here, but this is holding, so this is technically valid. Okay. I would rather wait here. This looks good, but I'm just gonna wait for more of a continuation based setup. Yeah, like I take so many losses off of mechs like this. You just have one swing. Especially when you could just wait for the 5 minutes to get inverted and then target relative equal lows. So I'm gonna assume we chop until 10. I could see 10 a.m. opening higher and then running all of this LR that's been generated. Okay, so 10 a.m. is about to open. I really want to see an open high because now this is a 4-hour fair value gap. That would be extremely high probability. If we could open into that high, we have a 15 minute below us, so. No. All right, instead, what do? The 15 minute gets tagged here. Now, this is still just so bearish to me. Like, it's definitely high probability that we want to run into this 4-hour. What made this move? Just a massive move here. Yeah, so I'm gonna like obviously expect this 4-hour to get hit on either asset. It's just weird delivery to it at the moment. Are we gonna give an entry for it? Ooh. Okay. We need to go from here if we're gonna get that entry. 15 minute holds. We have the 5 minute inversion. This is definitely difficult. I don't like this rejection wick. Is there a better gap that we can get? I want to see something more bullish. Give me a good close out of this range. This just looks really choppy. This looks really choppy. I'm gonna expect this would be the idea of this trade. 15 minute here holds. 5 minute gets inverted. I just look at this rejection wick. It's kind of fat, so 10:30 doesn't really give a manipulation, but 10 a.m. open lower, 10:15 also open lower, generated liquidity. Yeah, it would look like this. 10 a.m. just kind of hits our key level here, 5 minute, something like this to the 4-hour. That's going to be your structure. This is the stop hunt right here, and you're going to expect higher from there. But I'm not going to take this. It's a little too late into the session. Yeah, and it loses, completely gets rinsed. This is going to work. That SMT gets put in. This is 100% going to work. But now it's just kind of, why would you take this when your key level gets completely fried? So just no news Monday stuff. We'll watch this play out, but yeah, straight to that 4-hour. You probably would have got your 1R. Not a bad trade if you did take that because you have the SMT, but and you have the displacement there. So just not something I would take. Tuesday, September 26th, 10 a.m. Still so bearish, extremely bearish. I wish we had something at that high, but we do have a previous day low level that's just sitting here. For Tuesday, we have 10 a.m. red folder. That's it. Swept out this high. Kind of just ranging. Like, if you just look at this price action, we're literally barcoding. So, something to keep in mind. Maybe we have an... Okay, this is what I wanted. This is nice. Yeah. Seeing the hourly here really clears that up. Don't tell me these are equal. Nice. It's an SMT, I think. Right? Yeah, this is beautiful. Okay. Super bearish bias. We have the sponsorship of this hourly, sweep of this high. Let's see what we do. All right. All I need to see from here is this. All I need to see is a open into this 30, and I'm willing to short whatever. That's what I want to see here. Not like that, right? Come on. Open in that gap. Please open in that gap. Yes, there it is. Nice. Well, not yet, but 30-minute. Sun. Oh, okay. Yes, hit it. Yes, hit the gap. Is NQ in a spot to deliver? Yeah, I mean, it is kind of just hitting LR. Oh my god. It's just gonna work, isn't it? I wish we could just hit it on both assets. Give me a good candle close here. I need something strong. Like, that's pretty decent, I guess. The thing with this is the bias is so clear. I just don't see this winning. I don't see this winning. I feel like we need to sweep out these highs. My reason for saying that is we have all of these highs still to take. And look at the lower time frame structure. ES is showing with this that it probably wants to go take these highs. So I'm just going to fade this. Fuck, bro. That's brutal. Not a bad trade if you took it. This is definitely annoying. I wish I could have hit the 30-minute. All I needed was a little bit more of a wick there. That's super unfortunate. Now I'm obviously still bearish. I don't expect this low to even give a reaction. Okay. 10 a.m. opens. SMTs at this high. Really still want to see lows. Like, this low looks really good. This low looks good. To the left. Yeah, like we have a bunch of reasons to still just sell off. I don't really think it's necessary to get a steep pullback here, but to that 5-minute would be nice. And then continue this. There it is. No, right? Yo, what? Wow. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay. So ES is now filled in that literally perfectly. We have a 5-minute inversion here. Yeah, I would take this. This is just too clean of liquidity, in my opinion. So 10-15 does what? 10-15 opens lower, tags that point of interest on ES. ES is about to hit that 15-minute though, but I just don't really see why this would lose. This is a lot of liquidity just generated through here. I'm expecting all of this to get ran. And as far as a key level, what is your key level here? Really not much, to be honest. You don't have much. You have this hourly, this huge hourly, but you're edging this low. I still think we're bearish. Yeah, we'll try it. I'm gonna expect 1030 to open higher. Where should my stop be? I'm gonna put my stop here. I wouldn't really want to and this could open lower. It definitely could. How protected is that stop? Pretty protected. I'll just put it there and we'll go for a 1-to-1 once again. So yeah, break even at the 30. This is what I want to see happen. Just nice delivery higher from here. I'm gonna go 3/4 risk on this just because it's so reversal heavy. But the reason I'm fine with taking a reversal here is just this liquidity. This is so obvious. Like, would I go break even here? We hit the 5-minute. There should be no reason to run lower from here, but no, I'm gonna trust that this is just our 1030 open low and see a push higher through here. Okay, nice. So break even here at this 30, obviously, and then if I get screwed here, that'd actually be insane. Nice, beautiful. So whole idea of this trade, higher time frame. What do we do? Market open kind of screwed over my actual bias. So, but that did add on to this trade using all these highs as a magnet. So 930 opens, edges this 30-minute, obviously, continues lower, and then we get right here where we chop and then dump at what time? 10:15, 10 a.m. causes this whole entire move lower. We take out this low, but most importantly, ES does what? Can I switch time frames while I'm doing this? Oh yeah. ES fills in this new week opening gap to the tick. And then, oh no, it got rid of it. Damn. Fuck, that's annoying. Okay, just act like you saw this still. Just act like we have all this. LR, dump, ES, key level, obviously. NQ, 4-hour low. I hate that we edge this low, but 5-minute inversion, little pullback at 1030s open, and then continue just like that. So pretty solid trade. I did go in less risk there, but the less risk was just basically because I do think 4 hours probably still just going to sell off. So yeah. And I was right. 4 hour just continues to dump. So definitely took a retrace play there, which I don't love doing, but that was really clean. Wednesday the 27th. Give me 1 second. Gotta text someone back. What time? All right. This video has been, okay, 25 minutes. Wednesday, 27th, 8:30. What's the bias on this day? Yeah, I mean, you still are just so bearish. Higher time frame, wicking, crazy wicks. Dump here. ES is past this low, which obviously we could hold this SMT, but right now it's telling me we're just bearish because we swept that low and we're still pushing lower. So this is going to be a pretty key level just to see what we do from it. I don't know. This previous day high is a devil mark. Is this? It is. Wow. That's a devil's mark up there. Very interesting. I could honestly see this pushing higher if we get like a good candle through this 4 hour. Bro, why is everyone calling my phone right now? God dang. Ooh. Okay, this hourly kind of changes things. This is a good key level. 1 hour. 1 hour. Did we sweep London? Oh, fuck, we swept London. I wish we could have left that. That would have been nice. So this is actually hideous price action. I could see something along the lines of opening higher into this and then getting shorts. Do you have any key level that I like here? Honestly, Asia lows would be my favorite. Like, I need to see a lot of this get took. I don't really trust it, so. Okay. Good push higher here. We have an 830 low that's actually edged right now. SMT at this high. The thing is, it isn't like obvious to me. This is like low-key a pattern trade. Is this Thursday? Oh, this is Wednesday. I think I'm just gonna let this play out. I don't like how we aren't really rejecting anything internally. Like, oh, we are holding this hourly. Ooh, okay, we are holding an hourly gap. Yeah, we wicked up even higher into that shit. Okay. Did this close? And this didn't even close. I don't even know why I'm looking at the setup. Yeah, so this is kind of just a weird situation where ES takes it and Q doesn't. And we'll see what we do from there. Probably gonna... Ooh, okay. Interesting. So ES comes down, makes equal lows with this hourly little low that we got, whilst NQ opens into this 1 hour gap up here. Just again a trash key level on ES. But this looks really heavy. I'm gonna go off NQ here, and trust that this is most likely. Yeah, we'll trust that. We'll trust the continuation here. Break even's gonna be here whenever ES takes these equal lows. Yeah, because ES higher time frame is in this huge 4 hour, and so is NQ. But it doesn't have to hit that high, of course. This high has been purged, swept out this high. At least we have some sort of manipulation. So yeah. But if this loses, the reason is most likely going to be because ES needs to push higher and we don't have true manipulation. So yeah. And this is a pretty solid push here. Is this 50%? Damn near. I'll just go stop there. I'm not expecting this to really run. back up there, and then we'll target this data low with the idea of a break even here. Nice. I want to see this go, so hopefully we get that push. Do we have 10 a.m.? No. I would low-key break even here. I'm not a fan. I'm not really a fan of this. It's really just this little VI here. Are we gonna open something in my stop? No, we're not. So, I'm gonna. This is tricky. I'm gonna trust this retrace here. So, nice break even. And what is my DOL? I'll TP when ES hits the Asia lows, or if NQ hits that low. So beautiful. The reason I was iffy about this was just this sweep, this hourly sweep. I wish the wick was like this. That would have made this a lot better. It's just like when we barely wick into it, that's literally a half a point wick. I could have, maybe we come up here, mess around up here at 10 a.m. and then open lower. But yeah, I mean, the 3-minute order block kind of saved this trade. That's why I didn't break even at this low. So if we had maybe more liquidity at my stop, like maybe another swing point or something, then this would have been a lot more scary. But yeah, 1.25 R there, and I'll mark that up just so you can see the idea of it. So 9:30 here, 9:30 open, edge 9:30 open, generate open higher into our 1 hour key level, and then pretty much just an instant short here, came up into that 3-minute or that 1 minute to hold, and then created the 3-minute order block, and then flush to data low. 9:45 also, keep in mind this open high here. Really nice trade. Next day, Thursday the 28th, 8:30, red folder. All right. Wow, what the fuck? Hold on, did we just sell off that much yesterday? Ooh, okay. That's actually crazy. Where are we at on a higher time frame? Okay, so we just took out a ton of lows. We have this little daily unmitigated gap. These, like, you don't really notice them, but they are really a good draw. Okay, let me mark up this high on ES. This PDH. Then obviously your PDL. And is ES drawing towards something? Oh yeah, this low. Okay, makes sense. Ooh. All right, so ES hits there, sends us up to sweep out this high. Takes out London high, instant rejection. Right now, this is a free ass low, like extremely free. Oh, did we already sweep that? Not equal. Nice. So I'm gonna mark this up as our manipulation. That's probably data. Is it? Oh no, it's not. Okay. We hit the 15 too. Okay, we're probably gonna take the DOL before open here. Yeah, open just runs our draw. That's just obvious, but can't really do nothing about that. Okay. Ooh, this could be really clean. Maybe this little sweep here. We have the generate. Oh, that's SMT actually. Never mind. I would just rather wait. When you look at both sides right now, this looks like a bearish move. And then if you're trying to support taking a long, what is your target? You're targeting this high. So, and then you're targeting the 15-minute IOFED, the 15-minute SMT here. Just kind of mid. And it works. But that's nice because now 10 a.m. opens. 10 a.m. has done what? 10 a.m. has told us we're going to hold this hourly. We're going to sweep the low inside of it. And we're most likely going to run straight towards these highs. So having this as our DOL, this is going to be my main DOL probably because this is that high. So they're the same. If we can get a 5-minute pullback here, that would be so clean. No. Wait, was there? Unlucky. Hopefully we can open lower. That would be dope, please. Ooh. Bruh, are you serious? We hit a 5-minute, but it's just mid. Ooh, 10-15 open low. Okay. This is so clean. If we can get longs from this low. This is like some soup shit. Like if I was a soup trader, how would I trade? The thing is, I don't know where we're going to reject in this 15. Yeah, oh my god, are you kidding me? Bro, I am not waiting for no 4-minute. You on drugs? This is too clean. I'm not waiting for that 4-minute. I'll miss my entry. And there's literally no reason in hell to break even at this high, to be honest. I would just break even here. Yeah, that would be my break even. I'm taking this. I'm not waiting for that 4. Just be like, obviously I'm gonna hold for what? I'm gonna hold for, I mean, what's the RR on this Asia high? Yeah, 1.2 almost. I would just hold for that. And I can't go in full size because I'm not waiting for highest time frame, which is low key against my rules, but yeah, I mean, this would be waiting for the 4-minute. I just think this runs right through it. Wow. Wow. I had a lot of conviction for that. It just failed. Was that wrong draw? No way my draw is wrong there. What the fuck? Okay. It's looking just like a insane retrace. I don't know what this retrace was for, but I mean, bro, I'm gonna take this. This is the highest time frame, and yeah, I'll take this. Same idea. If we're gonna push higher here, this needs to be the low that gets put in. So I don't really see this going lower at all. I want to see this high. So that's gonna be the idea. TP is going to be there. I mean, you could break even here. I don't really see that being an important high, though. I think we should have done the manipulation. Yeah. I don't really need to give this much room. Like, I'm expecting this to just be a breakaway. We'll see. This is, I'm taking this a lot more heavy. Nice. Are we in a 15? No 15 gets created. Yeah, we're wicking really nice. I am not break-evening here. I'm good. Now, is this high significant? It is a lot of liquidity. It is at 10 a.m. too. All right. Did we do anything? No, I'm break even here though. But yeah, let's just see this high get took. Beautiful. So that's kind of just the reason why you wait for the highest time frame. Definitely got greedy there. Typically I would wait for the highest time frame, but this was just, everything about this was really clean. 10 a.m. opened. I'll walk you through both setups. So zooming out, looking at the higher time frames, what do we have? We have our hourly condition. We have this low inside the hourly condition. We have liquidity here, and we have draws lower also. So I wait for 10 to tell me what. We put in a fat rejection wick. 10 a.m. gets a huge bullish candle. And what do I want to see from there? A simple 5-minute continuation. We come up, create relative equal highs with this high. The 5 minutes opened. We sweep out liquidity. 2 healthy candles. Great closure. Stop loss right here. Targeting like a 1R, whatever it was. Just get fried. I don't know why this lost. I'm not going to lie. But it's whatever, because we did make it back. So we push lower. We are still holding the 15-minute. That's the important part about this second trade. Still holding the 15-minute, the highest time frame key level. And what do we get inside that 15-minute? We get the 4-minute to close. And the reason my stop is this low is because we have already fully swept this whole 15-minute. If this comes to my stop, this is going to close through that 15-minute gap, and we're probably just going to run lower, and it's just going to be a chop day. So we close above this high. I don't go break even until what? Until all of this buy side has been purged, and my TP is this wick. So also a really good example of risk management. I won 1 trade and lost 1 trade, and look at my winner, look at my loser. Winner was 3,500, loser was 1,400. So a really solid day. A lot to learn from on that day. Now this will be the last day. This has been a 44-minute session. Should I just end it here? Nah. I'll do this last day. 8:30 and 10 a.m. on Friday. Okay. So we have this unmitigated daily gap. It's obviously the draw for the day. We're pushing right up towards it. ES also has a devil's mark here. Just want to see maybe an open low would be nice to give me a chance to get in, but I am also fine with not trading on a day like this because who knows what we're going to want to do. It's a Friday. 4 hour, no wick on that 4 hour. Hourly opens lower into this low, sweeps out sell side. Lower time frame SMT at this. Yeah, okay, I want to see this 30-minute. Let's see if we can get open low. Okay, so we do get open low. Ooh, okay, never mind. That changes things. This data low does change things, and I believe it's a other 30-minute gap. Yeah, data low's at a 30-minute gap. I'm not the biggest fan of that, actually. Especially because of this wick. I don't want to just take conts. Let's see if that gets took. Bro, what are we doing? We have 10 a.m. red folder. Ooh. All right, 10 a.m. is about to open here. I'm just we'll mark out this little 4 hour. It's something inside of that daily just to look at. So, ooh, okay. Yeah, this is these shorts might play really nice. Let's see what 10 a.m. does. 10 a.m. opens higher. I need to see a 5-minute version. I hope this gives me something. And it does give me a 5-minute actually. Not bad. Really not bad. 10 a.m. opens lower. We have LR. I'm not the biggest fan of I mean, really of what? Look at our 4 hour. This is really bullish. We have this hourly level right there. Unmitigated gap. We have a 15-minute data low right here. Anything but confirmed, basically. This is such a weak 5-minute, dude. Oh, and it didn't even close the VI, so I can't even trade that if I wanted. Is there a 30-second? Yeah, pretty damn nice 30-second. Yeah, I'm taking this. What the fuck? Definitely taking that. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how we react out of that. So that was a really nice reaction. I'm gonna trust that. I'm just gonna trust my 5-minute idea here. So we'll get in there. Stop loss at the high. And yeah, I'm gonna TP at this low. No reason to TP at this little 5-minute here, because ES has that low. And there's just not much to even take there. So yeah. 0.8. Only reason I'm not going in as heavy on this is because this 5-minute could be the reason we flip. Ooh. Are we in a 15? No 15. Okay, I'm glad we did not open that. So, okay, I really don't see why we would not go lower from here. This has to run lower in my opinion. Yeah, so it does. And is this 1R? I would TP right at 1R. I really don't care for anything lower. So yeah, just put my TP here and take that and I'd be done. Nice. Hello? Can I get out? Nice. So really clean week. Obviously this was an hourly unmitigated low. Here's the trade idea on this. So what do we have? We have a data low, higher time frame. And let me show both assets because that's actually going to be important here. Higher time frame, key levels. What do we have? Daily unmitigated gap gets hit. What the fuck? 4 hour inside of it gets hit at 10 a.m. Whilst ES is creating an SMT. ES had just swept out all of these highs. And we just opened up this 1 hour unmitigated fair value gap at 10 a.m. Now, 10 a.m. does what? 10 a.m. chops. Wait, go back. Go back, go back. This is basically structure. I'm going to start it at 8:30. So 8:30 opens. We have the wick. We come up, just kind of literally just chop around. Run higher. At this point, we're at 9:48. We hit our key level. Then we chop. 10 a.m. opens here. Run higher. And then we get the short. That's kind of your idea on the day, to the hourly unmitigated, which is right here. And obviously data lows right here is what I'm assuming. And the reason for my break evens was really based not going break even at this 5 minute. Oh, that's a 4 minute. I was like, what? Not break evening. Is that even a word? Not going break even at this 5 minute is simply because where ES is at the moment. ES has already violated this level. And what does ES have in the way? Nothing. It literally has nothing in the way of these data lows. It has relative equal lows with the data lows. So that tells you that what you kind of should be targeting there, and why it's kind of pointless to go break even there, especially when we have the hourly unmitigated, the data lows, the LR all generated through there. So, and then obviously just TP at 1R. I don't really want to be greedy. So yeah, next day. I am pretty sure that was damn near a flawless September. Yeah, 80% win rate. Yeah, what the fuck? Actually baked up 9% on September. And the reason my August is empty is because I had done August 2023 before for a YouTube video I was just going through. So I didn't really just want to do it all over again for this year's challenge or whatever. So wow. I should get like a screenshot for stats or something. I'll get this screenshot. Oh, this is gonna go crazy. Bet. All right. Well, I hope this was a good video. We'll see if this gets any traction at all. But if you did learn something, drop it in the comments. And if you want me to backtest a certain week, a certain month, just drop it in the comments too. Peace.